It's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to insert this little clip, but I wanted to share it with you guys because I have been on a total organizational kick since really we got back from our Christmas break and the new year started. So I wanted to share with you guys a bunch of bins and items I picked up at our local Dollar Tree and TJ Maxx to help organize and keep everything kind of easy to put away, especially for my daughter now that she's old enough to know where the snacks are and she knows where everything is in our kitchen. So I think this is going to help her find her snacks easy and also help for my husband to know where everything is as well. So I already cleared out all of the trash, went through everything and picked out really all of the things that are out of date. I try and stay on top of that stuff so it's not a ton of excess stuff that we're not using. So I probably had about one trash bag, I would say, from the kitchen of just random stuff that was either trash or, food that was in the pantry or in our fridge that was out of date. So it really wasn't too bad. So the pictures that you're going to see that I'm going to insert of the before are pretty much how my cabinets, I would say, I like them to be, but there's not really enough bin-like organization to keep everything specific or relevant to each other in the same general area. So it wasn't too crazy, I would say, before the pictures you're going to see, but this is the before without the organizational stuff. And you'll see I do have some bins that I have been using for years and some other little storage things, but I want to kind of have everything to look more streamlined in the pantry and especially in my spice cabinet. So the one thing I don't have today to share with you are the little spice jars. I did order a bunch of them off Amazon. They should be here in a few days, so I'll insert a picture of that when it's all done. But they're just glass jars with silver tops, and that'll keep everything looking really organized in the spice rack. The next thing is that I want to talk to you guys about are the OXO, or OXO I think is what it is. Those containers. I have a bunch of them. I'm just going to pull one out to show you. They're just like this with the snap top little lid. We got these for our wedding shower. We use them all the time. So I've had those for probably, 7 years? I've had those containers for about 7 years. I throw them in the dishwasher. I almost didn't put them on my list because I thought they were too expensive and people, I wasn't either going to get them or, when you're registering for stuff, you think, am I actually going to use this? That was definitely something that we've used and they've held up really well. So I would highly recommend investing in those for your cereals, chips, pretzels, all that kind of stuff. I love them. So I already have all that stuff that I'm going to keep the same, but I wanted to get rid of the baskets in my pantry. So let me turn you guys around and show you everything that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And then I will show you the after, how I end up using everything. So all of the containers I got at the Dollar Tree, I ended up spending about $45 on. I wasn't exactly sure how many bins I was going to need, so I picked up, I think, extra, but I know I'll end up using them either in the bathrooms or anything like that. Right, this is what I picked up. I have 3 sets of these, so there's 2 in a set, so I have 6 of these flip top containers. I'm going to be using these for baking soda, baking powder, and larger spices that I can't fit into the smaller ones I ordered. These little bins I'm planning on using for my daughter's random medicine that sometimes she needs, like cough syrup, eye drops, kind of small stuff like that. Band-Aids, I think, will all fit into one of these. And then the other one I'm going to use for spice packets, like the Italian seasoning, dressing packets, yeast, stuff like that. Chili mixes, I'm going to use in those. These little bins came in a set of 3 for $1, which is an amazing price. These are really so good and multifunctional. I already have a couple of these that hold pens, pencils. You could easily use these to store makeup or makeup brushes in drawers. There's just a million different uses. Crafts, glitter. There's just so many uses for those. So I picked up 2 of those. And then I have 3 of these larger bins that I plan on keeping, I think, in my pantry floor to do water bottles, rolls of parchment paper, Ziploc bags, all that kind of stuff to contain those. These bins I'm either going to use for cleaning supplies or not paper towels, but my dish towels that I have rolled up. I want to, I think, get them in those containers. These were awesome, and I'm pretty sure these were new because the lady who was stocking the shelves was super nice, and she was saying that these just came in and she also picked up a bunch of these. So I'm not sure if they've had this pattern or size before, but if you can get to your local store, I would definitely check it out. I opted to try and keep it mostly teal and white for my pantry, and these will be going also under my sink. You can fit a standard size, like, Windex bottle or something like that will sit in there. So I'm going to have all my cleaning things in one little bin. Also, I'm going to plan on using these for granola bars, drink mixes, tea, all that kind of stuff. These bins, you guys can see, are the same. Well, they're a little bit skinnier width-wise, and obviously they kind of go up higher in the back. So I'm going to use these in the pantry to house like extra ketchup, peanut butter, nut butters, and stuff like that I can stack tallest to shortest items. Okay, then I had picked up a couple of these for smaller size snacks that don't come in large boxes, like smaller boxes of goldfish or like crackers, stuff like that. Will be perfect. There's a little spout you can pour. I picked up 2 of those, and then I needed more containers for different types of rice, so I also picked up these with the snap tops. And then these bins I love, but I'm kind of annoyed about the tops. They didn't have them in any of like the pinks or purples or teals, but it's okay. This is going to be used for dog and cat food, so it's going to be really easy. It holds a gallon worth of product, and I liked it because there's kind of like a spout that you can pour out of the top, and you can hold it with this little indentation. So I picked up one for our dog, one for our cat. So that was everything from the Dollar Tree that I picked up. The next thing was from TJ Maxx. This is my favorite kind of soap. It's the Honest dish soap, and I get the white grapefruit. That was only $2.99, so I picked up 2 of those. That's a good price for that. I also picked up one of these for, what is this for? Pot holders, and that's pretty much it. Just pot holders. So it has 2 little hooks. This was $3, and that will go on a cabinet. This is actually for my upstairs bathroom. It holds a blow dryer, curling irons, brushes, all that kind of stuff, because we don't have much storage at all in our spare bathroom. And then I also picked up another one of these. I already have one under my sink, but I thought another one would be useful to either hold paper towels or, you know, whatever I decide to put in there, and it just hooks right onto the cabinet door. So that's everything. I'm going to now put everything away, and I will show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done. I am back. I wanted to share with you guys my cabinets. I've already been kind of living in the kitchen for about a week and a half now that I've like put all the Dollar Tree bins and stuff everywhere, and I wanted to show you guys how I have everything, where I actually use the bins, and how they've been working so far. So overall, I think this project was really successful. I cleaned a ton of stuff out of my kitchen that I just wasn't using anymore. I was just kind of over, like extra dishes, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited with how it turned out, and I think it's definitely easier to put everything away and know where everything is. We've baked already. We've done a lot of stuff, obviously cooked dinners and lunches, breakfast, all that kind of stuff, and it's been a lot easier finding everything that we need for what we're cooking. So I'm going to flip you around and show you guys what's going on. Okay guys, so I just wanted to share with you the pantry, or like, I don't know what this would be called, the spice cabinet, baking goods, etc. So I think I've made a good difference in here. I did try and label most everything just so that we knew what everything was, especially with things that you have in containers. It's hard to tell the difference between like regular flour, almond flour, brown rice flour. I cook with a lot of like kind of different things, so I like to have everything labeled. We have protein powders like Truvia brown sugar, all that kind of stuff. So these, the purple lids are all new, and then these are ones I've had before. So you guys can see we have the breadcrumbs, like regular sugar. That's not stuff I tend to use all the time, so I like to have it labeled so it doesn't get confused. The baking bin has like apple cider vinegar in it, walnuts, vinegar, vanilla, honey, stuff I use to like make basically like oatmeal muffins and stuff. We have coconut oils, sprays, and then 2 like regular jars of it. Extra virgin olive oil, flavored oils, salt and peppers are in there, peanut butter, and then these I use for baking powder, baking soda. I had vegan chocolate chips in there. And And then that's all of our canned goods. And this spice rack is awesome. My dad installed this for us when we first moved in. And I kept the small ones in their containers because they fit nice in the back shelf. And then these are things, these actually fit great into the spice rack too. Spice containers I got off Amazon. They're really easy. They fit really nicely in there. And then underneath here is a shaker lid, so they're very easy to use when cooking. I just have some flavor packets, all my cupcake wrappers, brown rice flour, flaxseed behind that, all of our sprinkles, and then all of our cookie cutters, and then a few box things that we do keep on hand, like macaroni and cheese, corn muffins, and then I think we have some quinoa up there. And we still have these baby locks on our 2 cabinets, because obviously my daughter is still young, so I don't want her under here at all. So we have over here, I hung the bin, and I have our trash bags, like our lawn and leaf big trash bags, kitchen trash bags, and then this is just our drying towel that we use. I did clear out some of the extra trays and stuff that I wasn't using under there. We have all of our cleaning sprays in this bin, and you guys can see they fit really nicely in there. Countertop cleaner like Gooby Gone, Windex, extra dish soap, that's all in this. This container in the middle is all pet cleanup supplies. We do have a cat and a dog, so that is why we need so many of those. And then all the way in the back I have our like bug sprays, things that are really, I feel like, chemically dangerous, that are used inside outside, like wasp and like ant repellent and stuff like that. So I really just don't want that to be like on the forefront to accidentally get grabbed or anything like that. Door hanger, I have my countertop cleaner. I use the Method. We have some Honest dish soap, and then I need to pick up another container of Clorox wipes. And that is what we house underneath of our sink. It's just really easy, and I feel like now I know exactly where everything goes, so it's easier to kind of keep control of. Okay, so the next place that I organized, I hung up our pet medicines right here with just some tape, like double-sided tape, and just stuck right up there. And then I have our sunscreen and bug sprays, Band-Aids and Neosporin, kids medicine and adult medicine in different containers. And these are just really small, but that's really all we have. We don't have a lot of medicine. My husband and I don't take any medication on a daily basis. Overview of the pantry. I do think that this looks a lot better, more organized, and I know exactly where everything is. Okay, so in these little bins, I did put labels on. It's just really easy to see everything and know where everything goes. The first bin back there is grains, and this is like chia seeds, couscous, rice, farro, barley, that kind of stuff. So that all fits in those. The next are nuts, and I just have some in little bags. I have like date rolls, walnuts, almonds, and then a big thing of pumpkin seeds. I love those. The next bin are like snacks. Okay, so the next bin is granola bars, and this is pretty self-explanatory. I have some vegan granola bars and some like Kind bars, stuff like that that my husband and I like. The next bin is all tea. I just took everything out of the boxes, and that fit really great. And then the last bin are flavor packs. My husband loves these. He takes them to work, and on deployments he really likes those, so we always have a stash of those. The next shelf, I moved pretty much all of my clear containers onto one shelf so that it was really easy and they weren't getting mixed up with everything else, so that's pretty self-explanatory. You guys can see what we have in there. And then I just kept my extra pasta in one section in the clear containers. I feel like the bins really did make a significant difference. I feel like it looks visually more organized. I know where everything is. It's easy for my daughter to see where her snacks are. It's easy for my husband to know where everything is, because we'll bring the groceries home, I'll put everything away, and usually he can't find anything. So I feel like the labels actually help him just like know where everything is. Because I will like tend to put stuff away and then we can never find it again, or my husband has no idea where anything is because he is at work all the time. So this makes it really easy for him to come home, find what he needs, and it's not like a circus trying to figure out like what's for dinner, what do we have, what do we need. And it also makes it really easy when we go grocery shopping, because I know now if like the granola bin's empty, obviously we need granola bars. If it's full, we're not going to waste our money buying extra stuff that we don't need. So I think that's everything I wanted to share with you guys in this organizational video. I hope it helped. I hope maybe it was a little bit like motivating to maybe want to clean out a cabinet or something in your house. I love watching these videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!